Hello everyone, it's Rita here. So today is still the same day, Sunday, and I said I was going to try to do that hidden spine that I saw Gail Augustinelli do just last week. So I figured out how to do the spine. What I didn't figure out exactly is how to cover a book. So I've watched a couple videos. I never did this. I don't know why, I remember making a book cover, but I was able to sew around it. So I've never done one where I had to actually put a fabric inside and all that kind of thing, which I've seen it done several times, but I've just never done it. So like I said, I changed this into 2 signatures. This book cover I found, this book that was already gutted, that I had gut a long time ago. It was falling apart. And so of course I need to cover it because I don't have any pretty books to fit these pages. This book here, I don't know, it barely fits the width, and this is 8 1/4, and I don't remember what the side, how long it is, 5 1/2. So this is pretty much 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. The pages are. So it is barely going to fit. And I think I'm going to try it. If I can't do it, then I will just make another whole book from scratch. I don't know. Maybe I should do that anyway, because I just feel like this is... I'm going to have to be so perfect. The only good part about that spineless hidden spine is that I can move it around before I glue it down into here. Okay, well, I'm going to try it. I have extra fabric. If it doesn't work for this, maybe I'll just make another journal that's smaller pages. So I found this fabric. Oh, I know. I was going to... Hold on. So I'm going to stop and start this video because I have to go do some stuff in between. So I've decided to use this fabric, which is one that I've used on the inside of the book as well. I don't know, I just kind of thought it was a pretty rosy pink. So that's what I'm going to use. And then I don't know what I'm going to put on top, but I think this goes with creams and that kind of thing, or, you know, just about any papers. Let me see, would that go with the bee paper? Actually, see, even that is kind of that pinkish tone to it. Okay, so yeah, like, let's look at this page. I mean, just to get an idea, this is from JaneyB's here. So see, that would be beautiful. Okay, so that's the color I'm going to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is to start, I don't need these right now. Set those to the side. To start, I'm going to spray my fabric, I believe, and then I will bring it back and set it down. This is a 505 Spray and Fix. It's a temporary adhesive, but I've used it many times, and it will hold this, because once I get this glued down, then I think it'll hold onto the back of the book. I don't think it'll lift up because it'll be on there good enough, because I have to glue this down with different glue. Usually they use Mod Podge, but I don't have any. So I'm just going to try that Sobo fabric glue and see how it will work. But all right, so I'll be back. I'm going to spray this and then come back and set it down onto the book, onto that. Okay, I'm back. So I sprayed it all here, and it's pretty tacky. And then I'm going to set this down on it, and I want to give enough room around all the corners so that... Well, it's too late. I already set it down. Once you do that. All right, so let me flip this over. That spot's going to go away, I think. I don't know. When I sprayed it, binding on this is very loose, so I'm going to put chipboard in there, in this section here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to put chipboard just in the hidden spine, because I'm going to glue it down in here. Or do I need to put more down in here? I don't know. Okay, so this part here gets cut at a 45. Let me find scissors that will cut fabric. So what I've watched is they leave about an 1/8 of an inch. Maybe I'll just leave 1/4 of an inch about. And it's cut at 45 degrees. I'm also going to put corners on this. Okay, so hopefully I left enough room. This is not a tutorial. Don't do as I do. Just sharing with you what I'm doing. I don't want anybody to say, oh, that's not how you do it. I know, some things are not how you do it. All right, so I was gonna put that Sobo glue here, but this is gonna stick. This is great. Okay, so then it seems like they did one side at a time. So fingernail this part here so that when you lift this up, it's nice and a nice corner. Okay, and then we go along here. Oh, let's see. It looks like I'm going to have to put some glue in there. All right, let me get my Sobo and see. The reason I don't want to use fabric tack is because fabric tack, well, this is bleeding through too, but it does dry clear, where fabric tack does not. Okay, so that part got kind of let me see, do I have like a piece of cardstock that I can spread this glue out a little bit. I'm going to be covering, so it seems like this should be turned in a little bit. Maybe I'm supposed to, no, it goes this way. Fingernail it down like they said. Do as they say. Okay. Get this nice and tight in here because I don't like that part that's kind of up there, but like I said, I am putting corners on it, so to put some glue down here. Some of it's still sticky from the spray adhesive. I'm going to be covering this inside of here, so I'm not going to worry about it too much right there. I want to find something to, let's see if I can poke this a little down. glue in there. Get that down. It'd be great if this works, because I wouldn't mind covering books. I noticed Gail did a lot of, what do you call it, Reader's Digest. But the problem is, I mean, then she didn't cover the books. She just did the center part. Because the book was already, she already liked the book the way it was. Okay, so that's that. All right, so now, let me get a piece of chipboard. And I guess I need to cover this in here with fabric as well. So hold on, let me see what I can find to put in the center there. Okay, I'm back. So what I'm going to do is, I took a piece of this fabric and cut it to fit here. I'm going to go out and spray this, but I'm also going to put glue down here first before I so that it's a nice and good seal. Then I did cut this chipboard here, 8 1/4 by 1 1/2 inches. I don't know if 1 1/2 inches is going to be too small, too big for the two signatures that I have. It's possible I have to make another signature. I don't think so. I hope it's going to be okay. So, for instance, like this is the size of the book now. Let me put these two in here. The thing is, okay, it's actually gonna kind of like be out a little bit, but I hope it's okay. So that spine needs to be covered before I put that in. Okay, I didn't realize that. So yeah, that spine I'm going to have to cover. So let me take these out. So let's see, do I want to cover the spine with the same fabric? I think so. Let me see here. Oh yes, and in fact it needs to be wider, because when I glue this down here, then this gets attached. So I wonder, do I really need this in here? Yeah, I think it'll look ugly if it doesn't. I don't want any of that to show, so it really needs to be wrapped over the edges also. I don't remember her wrapping it over the edge, but most of the time I'm not paying attention, so she might have. All right, so if I just wrap it over the edge like that. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this right here. I'm going to go out and spray this, and I'm going to go out and spray this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so first I'm going to lay, wrong one. I knew that when I picked it up. This is so tacky. Oh, I did want to put, hold on. It's stuck, it's gluey, that's for sure. I want to put some of this on here. I'm going to glue paper over the top of this Whoops, I went too far with the glue. That'll glue and nobody will ever know that it's there. Okay. All right, then this one is going to get glued to this. Be better if I could see it from the right side, huh? Okay. And I'm going to cover this up, this end and this end. Okay. And then this will be where we sew the spine in. And that'll be nice and hard then. All right, so I'll set that over there and let it dry a little. So to do the spine, this is I took this from the book that it came out of the old book, and I used it as a template. So kind of what Gail did was she marked the center and then drew a line this way, and then an inch from each end up. And then she put I don't know why I didn't put the dots right here. This is where they should go. I don't know, I must have been looking at had the ruler in the way or something. Okay, so there's the dots for that. And what I did was, because it was 1.5 inches, it's just kind of hard to divide that up into, you have to do it in threes. I can't find my ruler. You have to, I mean, you know what it's like to divide up something. It's just not easy. So what I did was centimeters. So it's just almost 4 centimeters. So what I did was I went in I went in 1 centimeter here and 1 dot over, and then 1 centimeter in here and 1 dot over. So it was on the 3 plus a line and 1 plus a line. So I guess that's 1.1 centimeters. And then I marked again at 2.9 centimeters, something like that, if I knew how to judge that. But sometimes I find centimeters are really easy to figure out, when you want to measure something, because they're tinier and they're each numbered. It's not all the fraction stuff that we deal with. Okay, so let's see, what do we do now? So this is the top. And this is going to be exact. If I was doing this in a regular journal with a template like this, I would have marked my journal pages where they were, but I already know that the journal pages go exactly where these are. So let me get a book here to punch these holes. I'm just going to go ahead and punch it also on the template, and then I'll take this over to the book and do the punching as well. So just go into that. Don't move, don't move. Okay. I almost thought I was going to get to use the cereal box, but I couldn't because the spine on it was too big. It's like 2 inches at least, if not more. Okay, so that's that. The thing I like about this spine is it's not all inside the little book, you know? You have a little more space to work with it. We'll see how it works. Okay, then I don't know, do I need to cover this part before I do that? I don't think I do. I can't sew in the spine though until I cover it, right? All right, so this is where we're going to put the signatures in. All right. Where is my needles here? All right, so I think everything is in order. I don't know. Let's see. We've done this so many times. I don't want you to have to go through it again. This one was going to be the second signature. Okay. And this was going to be the first. So it doesn't really matter which, as long as they're both facing the right way. Okay, that's... Yeah, that's good. Okay. This is where we're going to have to punch holes into this. So let me make sure that everything is kind of lined up properly. I don't have that many small pages. I'm just checking again. Yeah, it's better safe than sorry. Okay, so I'm going to clamp that. What happened to all my clamps? Okay, so I'm going to use this template again. I don't have to lay it down exactly. I just need to mark right across from these little dots. Of course, that's got lace, so let's mark that one first because it's still, I can visually see it. Okay. And while I have that still clamped together, I'll go ahead and sew this in. Wish me luck. 1, 2, 3. So if you watched my video yesterday, I was waiting for my groceries. They're still not here, and it's now 3:30. So I don't know what happened. And I did make the order, so it wasn't that I didn't make it. All right, so I'm just gonna, this is the first signature, so I'm gonna do it this way. Probably should have done it the other way. The last one first. Okay. This over here. And then this one goes down here into here. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out kind of where it goes through that lace. good. And then I'm going to go back through the middle again. And through the top. And then I never noticed how Gail had done that, but now I see. I always came back through the middle. I don't think that needs double tied. And I'll leave it long because maybe I'll put a charm. Okay. Did I do that right? No. Nope. Okay. Let's do that again. Can't believe I did that. I've never done it before, so you'll have to excuse me. All right. What I did wrong was this needs to be this way. Right? So that when it goes into the book, it's on the right side. All right. A little setback here. I guess you can fast forward through these kind of things that I do. I try to go through, I watch my videos and I try to edit things like sewing and that kind of thing. But I don't know that I can edit this. So let's go back through here. Now I want to go, this is the first signature. Okay. I had that right. All right. I just want to make sure I'm doing this the right way now. Come on. Okay. Clip that. Okay, now we'll go up through the, whoops. Guess you gotta hold on to that. Okay. So that was kind of an easy fix to, okay. Still don't feel like that was the way she did it, but I don't know, maybe it was. This part's going to be the glued down part. Okay. Straight down to this one. Into this one. Okay, up to this one. I'll get this. I will get it. Okay, then through here. See if that's, okay, that's all right. And everything's going to get glued down that way. Okay. Now the next signature. Well, I have a little bit of a glitch in there. All right, so I don't like that, the way it looks, because this is a little bit, I knew that this was going to be a struggle because, yeah, that's not working. All right, folks. Well, I think I'm going to do this on my own because it's just, I don't know why this is off. Maybe my holes aren't right, but I need to concentrate to get this done. So I'm just going to stop the video here and finish this, and then I'll come back and show you what I did. Okay? I'm sorry, that's just, sometimes I just can't get it right. So, yeah, I'm going to stop it now, and I'll be back and I'll finish it. Maybe even tomorrow.